Joy.
Okay, I don't mind to confuse you, but I'm going to show you the pursed breath, the pursed lip breath. It has been used to decrease anxiety. And that's really one of the main reasons we would use a pursed lip breath, and I wouldn't use it a lot, but you could do it as a way to release. And I used to tell when I was teaching like med students at Wayne, they, before an exam, that maybe they would take a few exhales out through their mouth and then be done with it. So you could do that. You would not want to go through the day doing this. So it's not difficult. Basically, it's called pursed lip breath, and it's also called Beek's breath. It's in my book, and you can look it up online as well. But so you would take a few breaths in and out through your nose, and then you'll breathe in and then through your nose, and you're going to exhale out through like it sounds, pursed lip or a beak breath. So this is how it looks, and you can do it with me. We're going to take an inhale in through the nose, and then on the exhale, we're going to purse our lips and breathe out. So what's nice about that is that there's this complete exhale and you feel the belly tone. How many of you feel the belly tone? Who I can see you, just lift your hand if you feel the belly tone at the end of the exhale. Nobody? Nobody. I got 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's do that again. And I want you to take your one hand up. Now we got 2 hands up. So now go ahead and take one or both hands to your belly. Take a breath in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Purse your lips. Notice how the belly went in on the exhale. It's like when you blow out candles on a cake, or you're blowing bubbles through a straw. And you could do that a few times. It's a nice release. It also gives you an idea what is a complete exhale. I would let it go after that because the general idea is we don't want to mouth breathe because it causes fatigue. And it's really not how our anatomy, our physiology was intended to function. So that's the short end of it. But I like that breath for the reason of feeling the tone at the end of the exhale. Let's do a few breaths in and out through the nose, if you will, and feel the toning. It may feel more subtle to you. So breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Notice how the belly goes in. Now, at the end of the exhale, you can give it a little squeeze in and up. So what I mean by the belly goes in, and the sequence of it should be pelvic floor pulls in and up, and then belly pulls in. So pelvic floor, then belly pulls in and up. It's not a squeeze like, oh, right? Like it's not a squeeze where you're crunching your eyebrows and your middle eye and you're making a fist with your hands. It's not that. It's more focused on pelvic floor and belly only when we're working core. A normal breath where we're just sitting and having a chat, or you're listening, because when you're listening, you breathe in and out through your nose. When you're talking like I am now, I'm breathing in and out through my mouth. There's not much of a choice. So let's do a few normal breaths in and out without pulling in and up. Just notice how the belly goes in on the exhale. Then we're going to switch it up and pull in and up. So breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Feel the belly dry in. It's a little toning. little subtle toning. Let's go again. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, little toning. Now, we're going to breathe in and out through the nose, but we're going to tone the pelvic floor and the belly sequentially or about at the same time. So in and out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale. At the end of the exhale, pull the pelvic floor in and up and tone the belly. And let's go again. Let that go. Release. Release, release, release. So that pulling in and up that you were doing, let it go. Begin the breath again. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Tone the pelvic floor and the belly as you pull in and up. Go ahead, release. When you release, the belly expands. The belly expands. Exhale, tone at the end of the exhale, pelvic floor and belly. Release, let it go. So it's very key that you let go. You don't want to always be pulling in and up. And when we're in a relaxed state where you're reading the paper or listening to a program, this is the normal breathing in and out through the nose without any tensing at the end of the exhale. So we'll play with this a little bit with our practice today. That means we have to do some core work. You guys ready? Ready? All right, here we go. So let's inhale and take the right arm forward and upwards, your range of motion. Exhale, float the arm down. Beautiful. Inhaling, left arm rises forward and up. And exhale and lower it down. Right arm out to the side as we inhale. Exhale through the nose. Lower it down. Try to keep the shoulder relaxed as we lift. Inhaling, left arm forward. Exhale, it lowers. Out to the side and up. Breathing in. And exhale and lowering down. Let's float both arms forward and upwards. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, float it down. Let's do a few of these. Floating up, forward, up to the side, and down. Nice and fluid movements as you breathe in and out. Don't worry so much about if you're matching my inhales and exhales. Flowing breath, an easy breath. Inhale forward, now take it out to the side. Slice the air, press your palms away, spread your fingers, wake up your hands. Spread the bones in your palms. And then inhale, extend. Extend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your arms forward, cross right over left. That's it. Open it up. Left over right. Open it up. Right over left. Turn your palms inward. Maybe they touch. Maybe fingers interlace. Maybe. Maybe not. Open it up. Switch it. Left arm on top. Turn palms towards each other. Maybe fingers interlace. Open it up. We're going to take that a little bit more further. So right over left. Palms towards each other, interlace fingers. Now turn the knuckles down and towards you. This may be your range of motion. You may stop right there. A few of you, maybe you take the knuckles up and pull away. Maybe. If not, just let it go. Won't become enlightened. Either way, you're already enlightened. Doesn't matter. Open it up. Left over right, palms towards each other, interlacing fingers, knuckles down, maybe that's it. Maybe pull it in and extend it away. This is good for the brain, right? Just crossing arms over each other, that's good stuff. Open it up and let it go. Beautiful. Circle now on your seat as you breathe in and as you breathe out. We keep our moving. So it's getting colder, at least where I'm at. Sounds like several of you were talking about snow. So same thing. So we got to keep moving because it can get really stagnant this time of year. We can just kind of hang out and not move a lot. Circle the other way. You guys know it. So you guys are signing in every morning at 10 a.m. for power moves and yoga and keeping the body and the circulation flowing. Come back to center. Let's lift the right knee up towards us and give it a hug. Relax the shoulders down your back. Breathe in and breathe out. Extend the leg. The leg may go down and straight forward, or you can keep it up and press the foot away. So hands are just underneath thigh, legs not necessarily gonna straighten all the way because we are early in our practice. Bend the knee, pull the leg in towards you, and circle the ankle so you're painting with your toes. Now we're breathing in and out through the nose. Let's reverse it. Reverse. Beautiful. And then let's let it go. Just let it go. And let's do a few of these, right and left. So inhaling and exhaling, alternating sides. Feel your feet as they release down towards the earth. Real important that we stay grounded because this is such a busy time. It can be a stagnant time, but it also can be a busy time in the mind. What was it, the biggest Cyber Monday shopping yesterday ever? I can't remember what the number was. Someone told me like $9 billion. I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot. Let's lift the left knee in and up. Draw the kneecap in towards you. Relax the shoulders. So right here, this is work, lifting our leg. Circle the ankle around and about. Breathe in and breathe out. Reverse it. Reverse the circle. Reverse it. You might notice one side is a little bit more tight than the other. And then let's extend it. So either heel down on the earth, just to get a stretch going, or maybe you push the heel away and the leg doesn't straighten all the way while your leg is suspended in air. But, you know, fingers are supporting it, or a strap. Bend it back in, release it down, let that go. Let's alternate, breathe in and breathe out. And now when we step, let's try to do heel ball toe. So we're going to lower the right down, heel lowers, then toe. Other side, lift left, lower heel, press down through the foot. Reverse it or alternate it, heel, ball toe. Lift, heel, ball toe. Shift, heel, ball toe. Lift, heel, ball toe. Let's reverse this now. Lift, toe to heel. Lift, toe to heel. Inhaling, toe to heel. Inhaling, exhaling, toe to heel. Now both feet. Inhale, heels lift. Feel a good stretch maybe in your arch. You might feel a little bit of sensation around here. You don't want it to be too intense. If you have bunions, some of us do. I've had surgery in both sides, but if you do, you don't want it to be an intense hurt pain. That's not good. Intense hurt pain that takes away your breath is not the kind of pain we are looking for. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, lower them down. Lift the right knee again. This time, we're going to play with moving just the lower leg. So you're going to circle around, but just the lower leg. Now, this can be tough for some people. They want to do the whole leg. So here's the whole leg. Now just the lower leg. Circle it. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. So just the lower leg. Reverse it. Place it down. Let it go. Other side. Lifting left side from knee down to the foot. Just move that part. So you're holding your upper leg. It's not moving. As you make circles with your toes and then reverse it. Oop, I just heard a little crack there. Breathe in and breathe out. Just the lower part of the leg. Now extend our legs. I'm going to go this way because I think today I noticed my feet were getting cut off when I was extending. So here we are, extending the legs. Pull the toes towards you. Exhale, point them away. Pull them in and extend them out. All right, as we pull them in, let's lift our arms. That's it, maybe overhead, as high as your shoulders will allow. Exhale, point, lower the arms down. Inhale, arms lift, toes rise. Exhale, toes point, arms down. Now, one arm lifts as toes rise. Exhale, lower it down. Reverse, alternate the arm, but keep moving the toes. So we're alternating the arm, but we are pointing and flexing the toes. Go back to both arms, lifting, exhale, lowering, and bring the feet back in towards you. Now we are going to move the upper leg. So, and we do this is what we usually do. So bring the knee in, circle the upper leg around and about. Get as big of a circle as your hip joint is comfortable with. That's it. So make it nice and big as you breathe. This is a heavy part of our body to lift a leg. So keep straight up through your posture. Straight up. Feel like your spine is lifting up, 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 but push down through the left leg. Let's place the foot down. Give it a little break. Other side. So we're going to push now the right side down. Inhale, left lift, and circle it around in the joint. Lifting the kneecap in towards us, out to the side, away. Should feel kind of good. Feel kind of good as we lubricate and move our joints and get kind of sticky. Okay, one more time. Place it down and let's extend the right leg out to the side. The left toes can be forward. You might want to adjust yourself on the chair. You don't want to feel like the chair is cutting into your inner thigh. That's why I move a little bit to the side, then it doesn't cut so much. But you also want to feel balanced. Then let's take our arms out to the side, turn the palms upright, touch your fingers onto your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Let's circle the right elbow around. Yep, you can feel it. Sometimes you can feel those little gringies in there. Reverse it. So now it's going the other way. And then other arm. So circling with the other elbow, it's feeling pretty good. Pretty good. A little bit of a massage and reverse it. Breathing in and out. Beautiful. Now, maybe you keep your hands there. Maybe you take your fingertips behind your head. They're just touching, they're not pushing. And then tip on down towards the leg, towards your right leg. So heel is pressing down, toes are pulling towards you on that side. This knee might fall to the side, so push that foot down. Tell it you mean it. Then inhale, lift up, extend your arms. Yes. Pull the fingertips in towards you. Dip down. That's it. So the left elbow is lifting. Maybe arms widen. Open. Reach from fingertip to fingertip, up and down. Bring the fingertips back in behind you. Lift up. So we push down to lift up. Exhale down. Now pull your belly at the end of the exhale in and up. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, pull your belly and your pelvic floor in and up. Press down, rise up. Let's pull the heel back in. So now we're making a 90-degree angle. You can always adjust your hips on the chair. Take your time. Yoga's about, we say sometimes it's about the journey rather than the destination, which makes a lot of sense. It's not about how the pose looks. It's not really about the pose. It's the journey to get to the pose and within the pose. Forearm on the thigh. Lifting left arm either in cactus or extending it up. Then arm comes over the ear, reach long. You might not have reached this long since last week when we met last Wednesday. I hope that's not the case. Push down through your feet. Feel your big toe mound across the balls of your feet. Feel the center of your heels push down. You might notice a little toning in your legs and hips. Reach long. Okay, open it up. Relax your arms down. We're going to go again. You ready? And this time we might lift the lower arm. And as we do, we're going to pull our belly in and up on the exhale. So forearm to the thigh. Let's circle the left arm around and about a few times. And then find your way to the stretch. Arm over the ear, extend, breathe in, push down through your feet. As you exhale, pull the pelvic floor in and up. Maybe you lift the bottom arm, extend, reach long, spread your fingers. Imagine energy going out through your fingers. Beautiful. Breathe in, breathe out, press down, rise up. That's awesome. Let's bring this leg back in. That was awesome. We're going to do the other side. I can see some of you, I saw how your stretch was going. Can't see your breath. Just feel your breath. That's the most important. So make your adjustment to extend now the left leg. Let's sit up tall. So we're pushing our heel down. We're pulling the toes towards us. Go ahead and push the big toe mound away. Press down through the foot, the right foot. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fingertips behind your head. Beautiful. Just relax the back of your head into your fingertips. We're not pushing the fingertips into the head. We're not pushing the head forward. Imagine that you keep lifting up, 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 up towards the ceiling through the crown of your head. Now exhale, dip down through the left elbow. Right elbow might lift. Push down through your heel and your foot. Rise up. Breathe in and breathe out. Press down again. Elbows downward. On the left side. Right elbows up. Maybe we extend the arms. Spread the fingers. Feel your shoulder blades on your back. Bring the fingertips back in. Lift up. Beautiful. Exhale, lower down. Notice how you have to use your core, otherwise you'd fall off the chair. Pull your belly in and up on the exhale. Extend the arms. It's always a maybe, right? You don't have to extend your arms. Feel both feet on the earth. Feel what's touching. Press down, rise up, lower the arms. Let's circle the shoulders around and about. So we're breathing in and out and feeling the sensation of this little massage. I hope you do this whenever you're feeling tension. It's such a great way to release. Bring the heels underneath both knees, making our 90-degree angle. Forearm to the thigh. Maybe hand at the hip. Right hand at the hip. Make sure this bottom shoulder is pulling back. Breathe in and breathe out, lifting the right arm and then extending away from us. So it's growing longer, longer, longer. Belly's pulling in, ribs are pulling back. Bring your attention to your feet. Press them down. Let's bring the arm down and then lengthen it again, up overhead. Maybe you gaze down, pull the ribs in. Maybe you gaze upwards towards the elbow or somewhere in between the two. Press down for your feet. Pull your belly and your pelvic floor in and up. Rise up. Relax the arms. Okay, this time we're going to play with lifting the bottom left arm. That's where the core comes in. That's where we pull the belly in and up in the pelvic floor. Forearm to the thigh. Circle the arm around and overhead. Take a breath in and a breath out. Pull the pelvic floor in and up. Maybe lift the bottom arm. Notice the toning. Toning, toning, toning at the end of the exhale. Then you might take a breath in and go back and pull it in and up. Press down, rise up, and bring your feet together. Awesome. So now we are going to work towards standing. And to do that, we're going to do chair pose. Chair pose is a great place to practice the breathing with the pulling in and up on the exhale. Now, some of you like the strap around your thigh, which we've gone over. Some of you like the block in between your thighs. Some of you like both. So you can start either way. You might have a chair in front of you for your balance. So you're holding on to the back of the chair. We're going to rock forward and back. So already our core is starting to engage. So as you rock forward, it's an inhale. As you rock back, it's an exhale. Squeeze the block at that point. Inhale forward, release the squeeze. As you lean back, pull the pelvic floor and the belly in. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Pull the belly in and up. And we're going to get ready to lift up. So our feet are pressing down and they may go a little bit behind the knees. The weight comes towards the heels. We rock it. Maybe you're holding on to the chair in front of you. When you're ready, you lift up. Once you lift up, pull the pelvic floor in and up, belly tones, angle your sit bones back and down, back and down. Exhale, have a seat. So it's not about whether you get up or not. It's about the trying and the exhaling and toning your belly. You're building strength and you're maintaining strength. It's not about getting up and it's not about how long you stay up. Let's go again. Maybe you keep the block in, maybe you take it out. When you're ready, lift on up with the inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in and up, tailbone down, reaching arms forward or on the chair. Hug your block, tailbone down, breathe in, breathe out. Exhale, lower down. You might use the strap. You might like alternate. You might have nothing in between your thighs. It's all good. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's just kind of walk our hips back towards the back of the chair and then walk the hips forwards and walk them back. Ooh, this chair is making a funny noise as I do this. A little bit of creaking going on. So back and forward with your hips. You guys ever tried to do this on the floor where you walk just with your hips on your sitting bones? Come back to neutral. We're going to rise up and we're going to move the chair so we can do a wall dog. So you want the chair either against a wall or on something stable so it's not going to move. We might use our chair pose to lift up. Then I'm going to place this chair like so you can see me. Bringing the hands to the seat of the chair, you are free to use. If you're super tall, you might want your hands on the back of the chair. So either way, hands down, walk the feet back, widen your feet for balance, soften the back of your knees, palms are on the chair, or you can hold the sides of it, whichever is best for you. Take the sitting bones back, bend your knees, lengthening your spine. Try to keep the crown of your head moving forward. Your ears are working towards an alignment with your arms, but not necessarily. It's not an exact science. It's just a way of thinking that they're lining up towards each other. And then slowly straighten the legs and walk it back in. Perhaps lifting up, hands on the chair or on a wall or in front of you for a breath or two in our standing mountain pose. Exhale, bring the hands back to the chair, walk the feet back. You can widen the stance a bit and see how that feels different. Bending both knees, sit bones back, spine lengthening. From tailbone to crown, press the hips back, the crown forward. If your shoulders hurt you, bend your elbows, walk in closer to the chair. Press down through your feet. Feel the weight in your feet as your sit bones push back. Keep the weight centered in your feet. Maybe you start to straighten the legs and then you can pulse it. Bend and straighten and bend and straighten. Try not to drop the head down. We don't want the head going down. Try to keep it lifted so the spine is long. Let's walk back in towards the chair. Bring your hands to your heart. Notice how your body is feeling. Now, we are going to work on warrior pose with our breathing. So I'm going to move this towards the right side. And you can have one hand on the chair. You actually could have a chair in front of you, which is super nice. If I had it there, though, I'd be blocked. You wouldn't be able to see me. We're going to take a wide stance from mountain pose. Turn the toes towards the chair. On the right side, left side, the heel's pushing a little bit away towards the left. Then we're going to bend the knee over the heel. Take a breath in, float one or both arms up. Feel them floating, right? So it's a little, it's effortless. And then exhale, straighten the leg, let your arms lower down. Bend your knee, front knee. Inhale, float your arms into T, perhaps gaze over the front arm. Now take a breath in. And at the end of the exhale, pull your pelvic floor and your belly in and up. You're in a strengthening pose. You are in warrior 2. You are warriors. Feel your feet, especially this right thigh is working. Spine is lifted. Let's straighten the leg. That was a while to stay in the pose. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Here we go again. Bend the right knee over the ankle heel. You can always make adjustments for your feet to be wider, closer together. Safety is first priority. Angle the right sitting bone down. Gaze over your front shoulder. Maybe you lift one or both arms. Relax your shoulders once again. Feel the strength in your right thigh. Now push down through your feet. On your exhale, pull your belly in and up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Pull your belly in and up. Inhale, release that. Let's straighten the leg. Turn all 10 toes forward. Walk your feet back towards each other. Yeah, maybe alternate bending one leg and then the other. Left side, warrior 2. You can hold on to the back of the chair here like this. So we start in mountain pose. We widen our feet. As you push down through your feet, pull them away from each other. Push them down and away. So you're pulling the heels away isometrically. You don't see a big movement here, right? It's a pushing down and pulling away. That's your strength. Then turn your left toes towards the chair. Your right heel pushes away towards the right. The toes might come in a little bit. Bend your knee over the heel. Let's bend and straighten a few times. Bend it. Knee over heel. Inhale, we straighten it. Exhale, bend it. Feel the weight in your foot. Feel the weight in the back foot and the front foot. Straighten it. Bend it. Turn and look over your front shoulder. Maybe lift one arm and then the other. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath is in and breath is out. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the strength in your thigh. Breathe in. Now pull your pelvic floor in and up. Tone your belly. Inhale, release, straighten the leg. We'll do that one more time. So on the exhale, you're pulling the pelvic floor in and up. You're pushing down through your feet. And if it doesn't sound like enough, go ahead and pull your feet towards each other. Ready? Bend your knee over your heel. Take a breath in and a breath out. Push down through your feet. Pull them towards each other. Feel the belly and the pelvic floor tone. When you're ready, inhale, straighten the leg, and release. Awesome. Bring all 10 toes forward. Take one or both hands to your hip. Push your hips down with one or both hands, but lift tall through your spine. Pull your elbows in towards each other gently. We don't want to squeeze. It's a pulling in, angling the elbows towards each other. Sit bones back. Crown is forward. You may bend your knees. Protect your spine. Angle the crown forward as the sit bones move back. Elbows in towards each other. Pushing down through the big toe mounts. Press down. Rise up. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. You can keep one hand on the chair. Slowly move forward, hinging from the hips, perhaps bending the knees, sit bones back, crown forward, tailbone back. Feel the lengthening of your legs, but only to the point where it feels right for you. Maybe you feel a stretch. Draw your shoulders on your back. Circle your shoulders up and back. Push down to your feet. Rise up. Beautiful. And bring your feet together. That's a while to stand in that wide pose. Practice a little balancing. So let's go for first, just standing in front of the chair. Feel your feet in mountain pose, feet are parallel. Then we're going to shift the weight onto the left leg, take the right toes out to the side. So they're touching. Keeping the right hand on the chair, maybe lift the left arm either forward or up towards the sky. This could be enough right here. Lift long, but push down through the standing. The foundational leg is your left leg. Your right toes are out to the side. Take a side bend towards your right. Breathe in. Your arms can be in cactus. Breathe out. Inhale, back up. Lower the arm. Keeping the weight transferred on the left side. Maybe bring the toes towards your ankle. I'll move over here so you can see. Toes towards ankle for tree pose. Maybe both hands are on the chair. Maybe you lift one or both arms up. Or both. Or in cactus, right? Or bringing pointer finger and thumb together is a nice way to go too. One or both arms. You might feel a little bit of swaying. If you do, come back down, start again. So this is where we're going to do soft breath in and out through the nose. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Let's reverse the whole sequence and do the other side. So first we start in mountain pose. We shift the weight to the right leg. When you shift it, make sure the knee isn't locking. So a little bit of buoyancy or softness behind the standing leg. Extending the left toes out to the side. The minute we take the moment, we are on one side different than the other, becomes an asymmetrical pose, which shifts our balance. Maybe you lift one arm and be right here. Maybe you turn these back as you lengthen. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Rise back up. Lower the arms down. Now we're going to bring, I'm just going to shift so you can see me. Bring the left toes towards the right ankle. You can always lift the foot a bit if that's what feels right to you. But generally, heel is pushing into ankle, ankle is pushing into foot, toes can be down or they can be up on the left side. Knee can be forward or out to the side. Lifting one arm, maybe in cactus, staying right here, finding a spot to stare at. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Lift all through your spine. Maybe you take the other arm up. Maybe you don't. Maybe you feel a little bit wobbling and you take your arms back down. Release the leg. Let it go. Let's do a spinal balance now in this with the chair. So we're back to our wall dog. Hands on the chair. Take the feet back. Sit bones back. Get a nice little stretch. And our spine is nice and long, so the crown of our head is towards the back of the chair. Then soften and transfer your weight to the left leg, holding on to this, probably holding on to the side of the chair. You're going to feel more balanced, so go for that. Take your right leg back. Maybe you lift it up. Ooh, I was hoping for that. I got the wall, which is super nice. Oh, it feels so good. I don't mean to make you jealous, but using the wall for a prop is awesome. So we're pushing the heel away. The standing leg is soft. Holding on to the chair. And your toes may be down. This is still a balance pose, right? Or up. So it's actually a variation of Warrior 3 and spinal balance. Let's lower that down and shift sides. I don't want to make you jealous, so I will move the chair a little bit away from the wall. That is the best though, gotta tell you. All right, so now soft knees, extend the left leg back, lift the heel. Maybe the leg comes hip height. The standing leg is soft. The knee is soft. It's micro bent, or maybe a little bit more than micro bent. Extend the spine forward. Push out through the heel, extending the leg long back behind you. Still can be extending long, even with toes down. Your weight is centered in the standing leg. Exhale, release the leg back down. And let's take a little break. So hands, one or both hands might come to the heart. Feel your breath here. And imagine that you're breathing into your heart and breathing out from your heart. We call this breathing in. It's like the heart becomes your anchor. You're breathing in towards your heart and out towards your heart. Now we're going to go for a little bit of spinal balance action here. Hands at the chair with one arm, maybe out to the side and maybe one leg back. So I'm going to bring my weight into the left hand first, and then maybe take the right arm out to the side. Just try that first. It feels really good to bring the shoulder blade on the back. Yeah, you can even swing it a few times down and up. Bring it up, circle it up, shoulder blades on the back. Exhale, bring it down. Do it again. Inhale, lift it up, but feels so good. Spread your fingers on the bottom hand. Lower it down. Now we're going to combine the back leg and the arm. So extending the left leg, soft right knee. So left leg is back, maybe right arm is out to the side. Maybe not. That's how it is with spinal balance. Maybe leg lifts, maybe toes stay down. Your gaze can look towards your fingertips as long as you feel safe. Exhale, bring the arm, mountain pose. Come back to mountain pose. Breathe in towards the heart and breathe out away from the heart. Breathe in towards the heart and out away from the heart. Other side. So now it's right leg back and left arm is going to be out to the side. Let's first take the arm out to the side. So inhaling, arm circles up, and then you're leaning slightly back as your arms are, or your shoulder blades are on your back, your palm is pressing down. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, circle it up. Feel the shoulder blades on the back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, out to the side, up towards the sky, clawing the seat with your fingertips, and release down. Now, right leg's going to go back, so we're transferring the weight to the left leg, right toes are back. Maybe, and left knee is slightly bent, maybe left arm comes to the side. This is all those maybes. We're looking forward and down, maybe lifting the back leg, maybe not. You can also have the toes down and gaze towards the fingertips of the lifted arm. Breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and out. Let's lower the arm. Bring your feet back to parallel, walk them back for the final wall dog. Sitting bones back, knees bending, spine lengthening, back of the head slightly lifting so the back of your neck is long. There's no crunching in your neck. Maybe extending the legs. back as you straighten them. Feel your feet push down into the earth. Breathe in, breathe out, walk back in towards the chair into mountain pose. Breathe in and out through your nose, using the focal point in your heart. All right, we're going to stretch our legs. If you like, you could put a chair in front of you, use a strap, use a few blocks, whatever works. I'm going to use this guy today, I think. I love this big block, but you could use whatever you got, an ottoman or whatever you have. We're going to take the strap around our right foot and bring the heel down to the earth or on whatever is in front of you. Perhaps cross the strap, lift the spine, draw the shoulder blades on the back. Push out through the big toe mound, spreading your toes. And then breathe. Breathe in and out through the nose. And you can think about the breath traveling in towards the heart and away from the heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe the leg lifts. Maybe you bend the knee in towards you and press the heel away. Try to keep the shoulder blades on your back. Press the big toe mound away from you. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathing in and breathing out. Softening as you breathe. Breathe in, breathe out, bend your knee in, and release it down. Let it go. Other side, strap around foot. Really feel that strap as it gently presses against your arch. Pull your toes towards you. Make sure the knee is soft. We don't want to lock it. Shoulders up and back. We are lifted. We're centered on our sitting bones. We're not leaning back. We're not leaning forward. We're straight up and down. Maybe leg lifts. I like to hug the elbows in towards the side. Feel your breath. Feel the stretch behind your leg. You can always stay as long as you want on these poses because the stretches are nice to stay into. Honestly, the longer you stay in them, the more you feel. And it's a great sensation. At least I think it is. The more you become, some people at first are like, ooh, I don't like this sensation of stretching, or they think it's pain. The more you do it, you realize what's pain and what's a stretch. Release it and let it go. We have not done a lot of twisting today, so we must do a nice spinal twist. Let's do that together with a hip opener. I like that one. So you can always skip the hip opener if you want. We did do hip opener, a little bit of hip openers with our warriors and our circles and our triangles. So you can do just a twist first. So we're going to twist to the right. Open up the shoulders, draw them up and back, crown lifting. Breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Now, as you breathe out, you can tone your belly and feel a lift upwards through your spine. Come back to center. I hope you guys did your twists after your turkey. Stuffing and all that stuff. Real important for digestion. Let's go the other way. Right hand outside left thigh, left hand either at a diag behind you or behind the chair. Shoulders up and back. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath is in and breath is out. Soft breathing in, soft breathing out. Come back to center. Let's go for a hip opener with a twist, if you like. So either toes are down or foot is up for the twist. We sit tall. We find our twist once again. Maybe you take your right hand to your ankle or your foot, left hand behind you, find your twist. About 3 breaths here, breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Move back to center. Lower the left. Other side. So you can stay right here to do your twist. Or put the ankle on the thigh, hand at the ankle or the foot. Lift tall first. Exhale, we turn. Breathe in. Breathe out. Neck turns last. At the end of your next exhale, give a gentle pull in and up through the pelvic floor and the abdominals. Inhale back to center. Release the leg. Our final pose is Shavasana, where we rest. It is a resting pose. A lot of people say, well, I got to get moving, but it's really, really important, according to yoga philosophy, that we absorb the movement, we absorb our practice, we absorb the breathing practice, the mind-body practice, the physical practice in our body. So take just a few moments to relax and feel the sensation of letting go in your body. If you have 5 or 10 minutes, take it. If you've only got a minute or two, take it. I like to relax the body and let go. So letting go of any muscular holding. That would mean relaxing the legs so they can just be in the feet, in the arms, in the hands, in the fingers, in the spine. It's still tall when we're seated, but you might be leaning against the back of the chair, relaxing the neck and the shoulders. Feel your breath as you breathe into the heart and away from the heart. Relax your eyelids, your tongue, your upper and lower palate, the hair, your scalp, all relaxing. The whole body relaxing. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the soft air, the warm air coming in and out through the nose. Feel a little pulse in your belly. I encourage you to spend a little time in your Shavasana, a little time feeling the natural pulsation of your breath. At the end, we express gratitude. November is the month of gratitude, but really the whole year is gratitude. Many of you have told me about your gratitude practices. And that's actually going to be doing a gratitude challenge for January. Perhaps you'd like to join. Let me know. Breathe in and breathe out as we say namaste. We express gratitude for this practice, for our bodies, our minds, our spirits, for the support of the Michigan Parkinson Foundation. You have a wonderful, wonderful Wellness Wednesday. Namaste, everyone. I love being with all of you.
Namaste, Mindy. Thank you so much. Much gratitude.
Much gratitude. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste, Mindy.
Thank you,
Namaste,
Mindy.
everyone. Thank you for
Namaste.
all your questions, your presence, your support, your idea. Maybe Ed should write the article.
Namaste, Mindy.
Namaste. Bye-bye.
Mindy.